213 Rock with Harrag Melodica on Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio.
I'm in pain, it's back again. Let me turn into something I could be much prouder of instead of just running. It seems like I used to get what I wanted. It seems like I'm used to be the prey when you're hunting. Pulling me back before the day turns into night. Letting you go because I can't stand the fight. Wish we got high. Now I just cry. Learning to break before the day turns into night. You're the one who turns me on, even though I don't want you. My inner peace are gone at ease when it's me that you run to. Yeah, it seems like I used to get what I wanted. Oh, it seems like I'm used to be the prey when you're hunted. Pulling me back before the day turns into night. Letting you go because I can't stand the fight. I wish we got high. Now I just cry. Learning to breathe before the day turns into
Hell yeah! On your web rock station, Vinylestimes, the classic rock radio, en direct avec nous ce soir, Mr. Christoffer Stjerne, en direct, qui vient nous présenter l'album Taboo. Hi Christoffer, nice to meet you, man.
Hello, and nice to meet you too.
Yes, how are you?
I'm good. I mean, I'm getting ready for the fall and winter, even though I would like the summer to be longer, but yeah, it's all good.
Ouais, ce soir en direct, donc Christoffer Stjerne, vous connaissez son groupe qui s'appelle Hero. Là, il est en projet ce soir, donc pour parler de cet album sorti le 9 septembre dernier, le Taboo, qui est quand même, en duo avec Ken Hammer of Pretty Maids. C'est quand même quelque chose d'avoir, de parler de cet album ce soir, parce que Ken Hammer, c'est quand même une légende du hard rock du côté du Danemark. Christoffer avec son groupe Hero, c'est le groupe qui commence à faire parler de lui. Il y a pas mal de choses, on verra ça tout à l'heure au milieu de l'interview. On parlera un petit peu de Hero ce soir dans 213 Rock Vinylestimes, le classic rock radio. So Christoffer, welcome tonight on 213 Rock Show. The name of the web rock station is Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio. As you know, we are based in Paris, France. Thank you very much for accepting my invitation for tonight.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure being on your show.
Ouais, Taboo, donc je disais, avec le chanteur Christoffer Stjerne du groupe Hero, le guitariste Ken Hammer of Pretty Maids ont sorti leur premier album le 9 septembre dernier via le label Frontiers Music. So, last September 9 was released the first album of Taboo. You work with Ken Hammer of Mighty Pretty Maids. How was the music collaboration born, Christoffer?
I guess it was sometime during a complete COVID lockdown in Denmark. a mutual friend of Ken and I gave Ken Hammer my phone number, and Ken called me and he was like, "Hey, I want to write some rock music because Pretty Mates is not doing anything at the moment. So do you wanna meet up?" And I first thought that I was gonna produce and write some songs for Ken Hammer, just his own project in a way, but it quite quickly became like a mutual band thing that we founded. So it was really easy, and we just had fun from the very beginning.
Effectivement, donc c'était durant cette période de Covid, décidément elle a été vraiment très prolifique pour beaucoup d'artistes. Grâce à un ami, ils ont échangé leur numéro de téléphone. Kane a eu le téléphone de Christoffer, il l'a appelé, il lui a dit tiens ça serait sympa si tu pouvais produire un petit peu ma nouvelle musique que je suis en train de composer. J'ai envie que nous travaillions ensemble, qu'on ait un projet mutuel et puis en même temps donc si on peut développer tout ça, ça serait vraiment bien quoi. Puis finalement ça a été très facile de travailler avec Kane pour Christoffer, malgré quand même la carrière énorme de Ken Hammer, et ça s'est fait vraiment bien quoi. Voilà comment est née cette collaboration quoi. And artistically, the album allows you and Ken to explore some new musical ideas because the music of Pretty Maids and Hero are two totally different styles.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I can definitely hear some Hero and some Pretty Mates in some of the songs, but we didn't discuss what type of songs that we want to write. We just sat down and basically wrote whatever came to mind. So and it ended up being, well, in my opinion, a great combination of what I stand for and the musical legacy that Ken comes from. So we're pretty satisfied with the result.
Ouais, effectivement, ils ont discuté ensemble en même temps et puis oui, ils ont l'air très satisfaits de cette idée-là. Ils ont beaucoup échangé en même temps quoi. And how did you convince Ken that your ideas were good with him? Because he's a because he got a long huge career of hard rock music, and you propose your ideas. Wow, it's just amazing.
Yeah, I guess Ken is at least he told me that he's a big fan of my other band Hero, so
cool.
So he was really open-minded to what I brought to the table, so to speak. So that it was not difficult to convince him of my ideas of writing music. It was just we totally respect each other, so it was just it was really easy to just sit down and write some rock songs that we love.
Effectivement, il lui a pas mis sa carrière comme ça en face, en pleine figure, non pas du tout. En fait, ils se sont très bien entendus, ils se sont assis, ils ont parlé en même temps. Et puis Ken connaissait la musique donc de Hero, donc du groupe de Christoffer. Et puis il y a ce respect mutuel, quoi. Vraiment, c'est dingue, quoi. And I imagine it's very impressive to work with a hard rock legend because in history of hard rock there is 3 huge Danish artists are really huge. First one is Lars Ulrich, second one is King Diamond, and the third is Ken Hammer. My God, you work with 3 of them.
Yeah, I think actually the one thing that has really been like an advantage for me or for our project is that I guess I'm a little bit too young to actually have listened to Pretty Mates when they were like at their prime. So I didn't consider Ken as this legend before people actually told me that he was the leading member or whatever of Pretty Mates. So I just consider him a great friend. So there was nothing difficult about that, really.
Effectivement, il connaît la carrière de Pretty Mates, bien évidemment, mais il est trop jeune pour avoir suivi un peu tout ça. C'est surtout un excellent ami, Ken Hammer. Nous, on connaît Pretty Mates, effectivement, en France. On a vu, parce qu'on a déjà un peu plus âgé, et qu'on a vu Pretty Mates à de nombreuses reprises et sur pas mal de tournées. C'est quand même, c'est énorme, quoi. Et puis c'est surtout un ami, donc, à Christoffer, quoi. And the album Taboo starts with Learning to Breathe, which is a very melodic sound and catchy track. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very good sound. Yes, very melodic. I said, Learning to Breathe.
Thank you. I really like that song as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I think it was one of the easiest songs to write actually. So yeah, I'm just very, very happy that it turned out so well.
Effectivement que l'album démarre avec Learning to Breathe et que c'est un titre très facile à retenir. Hein. And Christoffer, there is a good music video available on YouTube with two astronauts working on another planet.
Yeah. We just had like a major video budget, so we took a moon flight and recorded a video up there. No. We met up with a Swedish guy, and he did the astronaut thing afterwards. So we actually had nothing to do with it, but I would imagine it would have been great to be in those moon suits and jump around and have fun.
Ouais, effectivement que ce clip vidéo concernant ce titre Learning to Breathe est assez spécial puisqu'on y voit deux astronautes marcher sur une autre planète. C'est tout au long, on y voit le personnage de Christoffer, on y voit le personnage donc aussi de Ken Hammer tout au long, donc c'est en rotation. And the song See You Again has a lot of emotions. I think the chorus of this song is very powerful.
Yeah. Thank you. I mean, Ken, he called me one day and it was like, we need to do like a cover song. And he thought that he had found the only song that no one have ever listened to before. And he told me that you need to check out the song See You Again. And I was like, well, See You Again is like a very, very big song from like 10 years ago. And he was like, what? I've never heard it. So we decided that even though I've listened to it like a million times, that we should cover the Charlie Puth and Wiz Khalifa song and try and make it into a rock song instead. And luckily that came out pretty good, I think.
Hold on, is it a cover song?
Yeah, it's a cover song.
Because I don't have the biography, of course. Okay, I just understand. Okay, I see. Okay, donc the Charlie Puth.
Charlie Puth and Wiz Khalifa, yeah.
Ok, donc le titre See You Again, effectivement, est une cover. C'est marrant parce que c'est pas du tout mentionné. Et on a pas reçu la bio en même temps. Merci. Et donc au passage, donc le titre See You Again, effectivement, ils voulaient un titre qui n'était pas du tout connu, un titre quelque chose de très restreint, sorti il y a à peu près une dizaine d'années. Et ils l'ont fait, le titre See You Again, contient quand même pas mal d'émotions, avec un chorus très puissant, quoi. And the track Bleeding with 100,000 views on YouTube. It's a favorite track of your fans from all over the world. The feedbacks from the fans is excellent.
Yeah. I think it's one of the songs that really is kind of blending what type of hard rock that Ken Hammer stands for and what type of hard rock that I stand for. And it's I think it's a perfect merge of those two eras in a way, and I'm just very, very excited that people like it too. So maybe we should do more songs like that in the future. Who knows?
Who knows? Effectivement, le titre Bleeding, avec ses 100 000 vues sur YouTube, c'est le titre favori des fans. Tous ceux qui ont découvert ce projet tabou entre Christoffer Stjerne et Ken Hammer of Pretty Maids. Le feedback est excellent des fans. Ouais, c'est ça, c'est le truc, quoi. And finally, the song of your first album is full of classic heavy riffs, super melodic choruses with a good dose of modernity. Wow. For this production, you work with Mr. Jacob Hansen on this album.
Yeah. I mean, we always, or at least I always work with Jacob, and he did the last couple, I think, of the Pretty Mates album. So it was just supernatural to reach out to him and have him like finish what we've started in a way. And both Ken and I are great friends of Jacob, so it was really, really, again, natural and easy to bring him on to the project.
Ah oui, alors sur cet album, à la production effectivement à la fois mélodique, avec une bonne dose de côté moderne, avec des bons riffs aussi. Ils ont travaillé avec Jacob Hansen sur cet album, qui travaille aussi avec Pretty Maids, notamment sur les quelques derniers albums type Kingmaker ou Endurance Your Madness. Ça, c'est effectivement le son Jacob Hansen, en tout cas sur ce disque, quoi. And do you think one day you will go on stage with this album?
Oh yeah, I mean we've already been on stage twice in Denmark. Yeah, and we are playing our next show on October 21.
Okay.
So and that's it for now. But we are in the stage where we're booking new shows, but it's probably gonna be in spring 23 before we start touring with this album again.
Ok, déjà, alors 3 déjà shows qu'il y a eu. Il y en a un autre bientôt, donc d'ici quelques semaines concernant les concerts. Il y en aura d'autres en 2023. Et en même temps, ils vont travailler donc sur un deuxième album. And for the future, maybe for the next year or maybe after, you will work for the new album.
For sure. I mean, we're already in the beginning of making new songs. So yeah, there will definitely be a record number 2. We're not. We don't consider us just like a studio project. We consider ourselves a band.
As a band,
okay. As a band, so we need to write songs and release more albums.
Effectivement, qu'ils considèrent pas ça comme un projet, comme ça comme un vrai groupe, a band, comme il le dit. Ça, c'est important en tout cas. And do you think you will produce this album because you are a producer too? You produce a Losser. I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Ken and I, we write everything in my studio here in Copenhagen. So that's probably the easiest and cheapest way of doing it. So we'll continue to do that, and in the very end, bring Jacob Hansen to the table as well. So yeah, it's definitely the same.
Okay.
The same again.
Alors effectivement, il travaille déjà donc d'ores et déjà sur un nouvel album, donc pour être très certainement disponible pour l'année prochaine, voire après. Et en même temps, ouais, pourquoi pas la production, puisque Christoffer a déjà travaillé, a fait de la production notamment avec Losser, un groupe qui a été en direct, je crois que c'était Anders, qui était en direct dans l'émission Last Ride du Doc Olivier. Et ouais, ça serait pas mal en tout cas. Et puis il y aura toujours Jacob Hansen quelque part, parce que c'est quand même aussi un ami du groupe. So just before the end, please, Christoffer, what will be the future about your band Hero? Because I remember Melissa Bonney, she was on here on 213 Rock show, and she's talking about her featuring with you on the track Monster.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we Hero released our latest album in April this year, I think it was, and we are going on tour in December here in Denmark.
Cool.
And are slowly beginning to write some new songs as well. So that's basically what I'm going to do for the next year, is write Taboo songs and Hero songs, and let's see. I mean, 23 will definitely be the year where I release, or we release, a lot more music.
Ok. Alors effectivement, vous en souvenez très certainement, c'était lors de la deuxième interview avec Melissa Bonney. Elle était venue en direct présenter donc le deuxième album d'Eddie Infinitum. Et durant l'interview, elle avait parlé d'un projet d'un jeune groupe danois sur lequel elle était en train de travailler. Et c'était un featuring sur le titre Monster du groupe Hero. Et ce soir, donc, on a Christoffer, sur lequel je viens de lui préciser que Melissa Bonney, effectivement, avait mentionné son nom et son nom de groupe, le titre, etc. en direct. Et c'est comme ça qu'on avait connu le groupe Hero. En direct, 213 Rock, Vinyl Times, The Classic Rock Radio, Christoffer Stjerne Taboo en direct ce soir. Voici le track listing. L'album donc s'intitule Taboo. L'album s'ouvre avec le titre Flames, enfin Bleeding, Learning to Breathe, Demons, Into the Sun, Powerless, It's About Time, See You Again, Sensational, Daydream, In My Head, le bonus tracks, 213 Rock, Vinyl Times, The Classic Rock Radio. So Christoffer, do you have a message for the audience tonight, please?
Well, I think the most obvious message is to say thank you to everyone who's listening out there and buying the records and are coming to all the future shows. We can't wait to see and listen to all of your comments and stuff. So let's see each other very, very soon.
Ok, en direct ce soir, Christoffer Stjerne, 213 Rock, Vinyl Times, Classic Rock Radio, Ken Hammer. Donc le groupe s'intitule Taboo. Voici le single Bleeding, 213 Rock, Vinyl Times, Classic Rock Radio.
Be
Oh yeah, 213 Rock, Vinyl Times, The Classic Rock Radio, Taboo, Bleeding. Vous avez entendu Christoffer Stjerne était en direct ce soir en Vinyl Times, The Classic Rock Radio. Continuons toujours avec Taboo. Voici un troisième titre, Flames, 213 Rock.
This is the story, how I went up in flames. I lost you once or twice, it's such a shame that I'm into you. I'm left here wanting you, you ran away. I'm calling out your name, promises were made, but
Oh yeah, 213 Rock on Vinyl Times, The Classic Rock Radio, Taboo, Flames, 213 Rock. Je rappelle que ce soir, Christoffer Stjerne était en direct, 213 Rock, Vinyl Times, The Classic Rock Radio pour présenter cet album Taboo. Continuons en musique avec Powerless, Call of the Wild, puisque le groupe sera en concert à Paris au Zénith du côté à Paris, donc le 27 novembre prochain. Et puis en même temps, là, ce titre, c'est Hansi Kursch. Il sera demain soir, je vous le dis, demain soir, Hansi Kursch of Blind Guardian en direct à 18h20 dans 213 Rock, Vinyl Times, Classic Rock Radio. On fera une spéciale demain soir, Blind Guardian, notez bien, demain soir 18h20, Hansi Kursch. Mais tout de suite, Call of the Wild, le titre de Powerwolf featuring Hansi Kursch, bien évidemment. J'adore cette version, elle est absolument fantastique. 213 Rock.